Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ, and obviously you guys know this is the full launch, and no, this is not a beta. Well, alright, let me rephrase that. This is not really a full beta, and will go away, or things will change. This is basically the full setup for the game. Let me actually turn down my music a little bit, because it's kind of annoying. So, this is Clash Dimensions, and as you can see, these are all empty. And, well, this side is the only one that has classes. And there is some things going around, and even if things are, like, making the game the worst thing ever, I'm not going to change it right now. That's going to be 1.1. As with Resurrection, updates are sporadic. They're kind of just like, well, they're not really sporadic. A lot of updates are happening all the time, but most of the time, they're not for, like, they're not big updates. This is going to be completely different. They're going to be still kind of small updates, but they're not going to happen as often. If updates happen, there are going to be patches, and obviously that kind of thing with most games is pretty standard, but this took me around 30 hours to make, if not more, maybe a little bit less, I don't know. But as you can see, this is Clash Dimensions, so we're going to look through every class. We're going to look through the entire map, talk about what's here, what's not. This is the rules and game guide. Clash field. Food, this is all food. You can get whatever food you would like. Classes. And honestly, before you say, well, Clash Royale, the map that Jaden made, or Big Fish, or Chungus, or Jalapeno Fish, his YouTube channel, it's not really a quote-unquote copy. That's not what this is. This is a almost tribute, if you will. Not really a tribute, but this is just like any other Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. It's a second installment. It's a sequel. It's, you know, the second version of the game. And the main reason that I did make this is for his birthday, but that already passed, and he didn't have Minecraft, so yeah, I started this months ago, months and months and months ago. So, and also, he doesn't really play Minecraft, let alone Clash Royale anymore. I haven't played that game for about a month. So, that gives me enough reason to make my own kind of version of it. And once you see the actual field, some people will say it's a direct copy, the others will say that's basically completely different. Classes are completely how I wanted them to be. So, starting from the back, you have this 3 standard classes in my games, and even Jaden's, even though they're kind of different. Warrior, God tier sword, but absolute trash armor, and you do have a potion of slowness, just in case. The Archer, a God tier bow, power 5. Is that max power? That's gonna need a nerf. Actually, that's garbage armor too, and a stone shovel just in case. Mage, all elemental stuff, even a totem of undying, which is really cool. Humpty Whoopsie V2, obviously. Iron sword, bow. Pretty good armor, but you have to wear the pumpkin. Doesn't matter what you do, you have to wear it. Leaping motion, orbit is kind of centered around. This is actually one of my favorites. This is centered around damage over time. I don't know why these are harming arrows. These are supposed to be, well, I want them to be either decay. I guess I'll go poison. Just quickly fixing it. Swiftness potion, so yeah, damage over time. Thorns, we're just giving extra damage, really. Flame, fire aspect, pretty standard, pretty boring stuff, but the add-ons are what make it really good. And this actually has punch too, so it's gonna do some pretty nice stuff. Tactician, you do have thorns, you do have some projectile protection here and there, and protection, Bow with punch 1, knockback 1 axe, decay, poison arrows. Soldier, pretty much standard. The medic, all heal related items. Healing, just buff stuff. Healing potions. Golden apple, pretty standard. Spear thrower, I mean, berserker, you have a lot of good stuff. You have harming, poison, another poison actually, 3 arrows, and this is supposed to be, his bow is going to be the most useful thing in the game. You can pick up arrows though, you're allowed to do that. Iron boots, iron helmet, projectile protection, so it's more for rushing. Knight, this is the most standard class I can make, so tank is more, you have a shield, which is really cool, but yeah. Squire, really good. That's actually leather boots. Squire is really bad, but Bone Knight, you have pretty standard stuff. Actually, this should be skeleton head, and it does have feather falling, which should have fire protection, but we'll do that later. Delta, which is by far overpowered in some cases. Really good items, but overall they're just really good. Pyro, I mean, fire stuff, I guess, I don't know. Poisonous, kind of a weird name, but fire aspect. You have poison arrows and everything, so. Scout, the name implies everything really. You get the first couple of shots on them, dealing damage. Assassin, really good weapon. Armor. So yeah. Mantis, this guy is high armor, but trash weapon, and he has a potion, but you know. This is the saber guy. He has everything in the game really. He has potion, a bow, a crossbow, a melee weapon, armor, protector. Where was tank? Full leather. Guess a better weapon, but I don't know. Chariot. This guy has a horse. He's cool, I guess. And he does actually have no bow, which is, you know. Stealth CQB, this is the one that I made up in the original Clash Royale, but, you know. He actually does have pretty good armor, honestly, and stuff. Bandit, which is not really, so to speak, a bandit. More of like a rushing kind of character. Shotgunner. I mean, the name implies everything, really. The Hacker, which is the most overpowered class. Really, yeah, the entire game, if you want to say that. So, this is overpowered. In some cases, weapons, armor, pretty standard, but you have cobwebs which you can place anywhere. And map pack, you place these before the game starts. Swiftness, you get some nice turtle master, you get slowness, another slowness, golden apple, chorus fruit, ender pearl, and everyone has to remove their HUD. Horseman, which is kind of the same thing, you get a horse. The chariot is kind of like a more armored version of it. This guy's a really good weapon though, compared to the chariot, which is a pretty bad weapon. And noob, which has the smacky thing, a zombie pigman, lava bucket, really overpowered. And at the back here, you have World War II soldier, which is really good, honestly. And then you have the scuba soldier. Yeah, so pretty nice. This, I have my own dedicated class, sort of the Seven Flames, obviously, the Knocker, Crown, kind of my favorite kind of things, so. These are not in the game yet, might be able to see back there, I'll actually get kind of closer. Alright, that's all I'm going. That'll be later, we'll talk about it. This is also kind of later, whoops. Kinda interesting. This map will be long-term, but rules and game guide. This is what we want. Nothing over here yet. Hello and welcome to Clash Dimensions. This is a version of Big Fish's Clash Royale, map taken to the next level. If you've never played Big Fish's Clash Royale, then I'll fill you in basically. Or basically everyone picks a class from the classroom and then goes to the fighting arena and battle. But in Clash Dimensions, there's going to be constant updates, new maps, new classes, and much more. Rules, no breaking, no or placing. You are only allowed to use items for one class. No spawn killing, no swearing in YouTube videos. No team killing, no using small skins, and have fun. Map makers, original map makers. Big Fish is the lead. I did some stuff, but you know, we were kind of both in it. He can't really say that that's his map, even though he owns it. I did pretty much at least 40% of the work, if not more, and ideas as well. This, you would basically kind of take a minecart and then, you know, go to the end here. Kind of hard to get out here, but if you're good at parkour, you can get in and out. But for some people, it's going to be kind of difficult. The map, though, is basically the original map, just backwards, I guess. It's the original map, but completely different. So, originally, and this is kind of a debate in my mind, it's either you have two side mini, you know, bridges, or you have one middle bridge. I went with middle because I wanted to be different and kind of try something new with the map. Even though you can jump over, there's a risk of you getting shot or kind of doing like that, and you know, the game's over. You will have to spawn in these kind of corner things here, and then when I say go, you would jump out. The bases are the things that I kind of thought about and made, well, 2 times better and 2 times different. So originally you had a door. Actually, you didn't have a door here. You had two doors on the side, but it kind of got changed as the middle bridge did. So you have the middle thing here. Actually, there may have been one in the middle, but now there isn't. This is to get up to the second floor, which is kind of for sniping. You do have this, which is if people are coming over the bridge, you would, you know, basically take anyone out and shoot. The original map had that, but it was connected to these, so you couldn't really, you know, it kind of meh, I guess. You also have these 2 side things, which, yeah, you would come up here. This is how you would get up to the top layers, and overall, really a nice map. You also have the stop thing for when you die, and that's kind of like a taken orb from D2, but yeah, you do have the green and blue versus the red and purple. I am more like the red and purple because I like red. That's my favorite color. You can even see these. If someone is camping right here, they're dead. They're absolutely dead. Just get a nice. There we go. I kind of made this so, like, I wanted it to be right where it is, I guess. Kind of hitting some of the top and some of the bottom. So if they're camping down here, yeah, like at the side of the bridge, you can kind of get them away. So, yeah. Overall, let's actually go back here. This is what it looks like. And as you heard, and maybe have just seen, oh yeah, there's also a beacon down here, but you may have heard or saw the big forest area over here. That's because this is going to be specifically for DLC maps. And that's where we get to our first problem. Maps. Well, not really our first problem, because when I booted this game up, and actually, for his birthday, wouldn't this be nice? For Jaden's birthday. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But, originally, this was meant to be, like, the reaction I got was, dude, this is the coolest thing ever, I love it, I want to do kind of the same thing. Now it's like, dude, you just copied my map, which... a couple weeks after I started, like, weeks, maybe even a month or two after, he started a quote-unquote copyright thing, where basically people couldn't copyright his map because of how quote-unquote good it was. Honestly, Clash Royale is a garbage map. It's really, in the eyes of me, it's not that good. But it's fun and nostalgic and just so cool, but the map itself, professionally, isn't that good from a professional kind of build standpoint. The layout is cool, but it wasn't really that great. The new thing that I made is even worse, honestly. This is just basically the actual good one. It looks cool. The classes are more balanced. Some of them are really bad, and some of them are going to be considered really good, but yeah. Now, DLC maps and classes. How these are going to work is whatever is in this room, it's completely free, and anyone can use them. This is going to be the update kind of things. I will update the game from that. But this room is going to be where the DLC classes come in. Dark Warrior, Dark Archer, Spear Thrower. This is basically kind of the versions of the other classes. And let me just say this. This is going to be kind of the original system from Clash Royale, but I feel like the original system, it was really not that great, because you had victory tokens and normal tokens. When you won a game, you would get, like, a victory token, and when you just played a match, you would get a match token. That is a absolutely disgusting thing, and I didn't really like that. I want this to be skill. If you win a match, you will get, not really, because that you had specific tokens for specific roles. Roles in this were going to be just coins. When you get a kill, it gives you 5 coins. When it gives, when you get a win, it will give you 10. So if you don't win, if, you know, anything, it's not going to give you that much. And for team-based games, it'll be 5 for both, because wins will kind of have to be distributed evenly. What coins are going to be spent on are the normal classes. So if you want to buy, I have this completely written down here. If you want to buy a dark character, which is the original classes, but basically just made quote unquote better, I guess, if you want to say it that way. Let's see. I don't know where it is. I think it's classes. Alright, classes. So, I had this somewhere. Dark classes. Oh, actually, hold on. There we go, DLC. Here's what I have down. Use wins and kills as currency. Note, kills don't count in 1v1. So yeah, as I said, the amount of players in teams will kind of go along. If it's teams and there's more than one player on a team, wins will only count as 5. And 1v1s, kills will not count. Kills grant 5 and wins grant 10. Standard, you know, thing. So CPF, standard, or I don't know. Call of Duty classes will be 50. Legacy, which is, Call of Duty is basically gonna be like Dempsey and stuff, and Nikolai and Soap and stuff. I don't know about that. We'll think about it. Legacy is going to be basically like the OG Umpty Whoopsies, basically the complete original classes made exactly the same, just remastered. The Bone classes, which are going to be like very high density armor, so like immune to fire basically and stuff. Destiny, 125. Those would be based on Destiny characters and stuff. Fallen, which isn't Destiny related, more like really, really good weapons and stuff. And Dark, which are going to be completely overpowered. And as shown, the same classes, just quote-unquote better. There's one problem that I have with this, or one problem that most people are going to have. If you're a god at Minecraft or this game, like me, I don't know about this game, but Minecraft, you are going to be kind of disappointed because kills, or classes, DLC classes, won't technically be too much better than the original, but more or less just a different, more to choose from. They're not going to really be better. So yeah. Oh, god classes. So in each section, so like Destiny, there will be god classes. There will basically be just almost doubling the points. So Legacy, instead of 75, it'll be 100 or 150. Destiny, instead of 125, it'll be 200. Dark, instead of 200, it'll be 300. Which is expensive, but those will actually be better. So yeah, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this so far? This took me hours and hours and hours and probably days to make, and it kind of flopped. No one was really impressed with it, but this is gonna get updated. It's, you know, I'm not gonna really care. I don't really care if Jaden says, "Oh, well, you need to do something about it," because it's basically the original map. Just, you want one for your own. That's not oak. What is that? Spruce? Yep. It's not really... I don't really care, honestly. It's gonna be different. So, yeah. And the original creators, and at the time, he didn't have... He said he's just mad because I didn't have permission. Which is kind of a lie, because before, a long time ago, I asked him if I wanted to make something like this, could I? Because really, this is just Class Wars, which I made back when I played Xbox 360, which was so long ago. I made something just like Clash Royale, except the map was really big, and the classes were completely different and unbalanced. Completely unbalanced. But, yeah. So, now he's gonna, apparently, he made a second version, which is kind of meme-related, I guess, and there's different maps. Honestly, it's not that good. From a build standpoint, it's not that great. It looks cool, and the lobby does definitely look cool, but it's not really what I would have intended. It's not, you know, the greatest. I want just the Clash Royale original to be updated. I want that to stay the same, but just updated. If you want to add a lobby, that's cool. If you want to add DLC maps, that's cool. And how maps will work, I don't really know right now. For right now, this is what we have. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Any opinions or whatever, put them in the comments. I don't care if it's hate or not. Just go ahead. I've been getting this guy Weston, who's been begging for subscribers, and it's really annoying. So if you do that, I don't really like that. I don't want that on my channel. Do that on someone else's channel. It's not funny. It's not cool. And on one of the ones, he literally just said, like, "Oh, nice video," or tried to be funny or nice. But you can't say that after you've been like, "Hey, dude, I'm close to 300,000 or 30,000 or 3,000 or whatever." You can't do that, dude. You really can't. I'm actually gonna check through to see what video it was. I did delete one of them, which is the most recent one, but Better not be on something important. Resurrection. Okay. What Resurrection? When I was playing with Meyer, episode 3, a clutch win. Goal 30k BEF, which is I guess before October 20th. It's the 21st. Help bro, 30,000 before October 20th. Does he actually have 27,000? Wow. It's not cool, dude. And I said, Weston, how about no? Stop spamming my comment section. He's kind of dumb. On my Skyrim video, I think there was something. I don't know what it was. Actually, there was nothing. Battle minigame, I think, maybe. No. Orbit Wars, I don't think it was Orbit Wars. 4, I guess it was. So close, 30,000. Weston started Fortnite is absolute garbage in my opinion, so I'm good. Borderlands 2. I'll have a video dedicated to it, but yeah, if you're gonna comment spam or anything, or ask for subs or likes, or say, hey, I subbed and liked to your channel, do the same to mine. I've gotten those thousands of times, maybe dozens of times. It's so dumb. If you're gonna do that on a channel like PewDiePie or something that has millions and millions of subscribers, not mine. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.